Hello. If you're seeing this, that probably means I'm gonna be in Southeast Asia. How did I get here? I don't know. We're here now, and I'm gonna be teaching English to a bunch of students, children, and just meeting new people, experiencing a new culture, and that is basically about as much as I know. So you're in the same boat as me, which is kind of great. My parents are driving me to the airport in 30 minutes, so yeah, I have to say goodbye to America, even though I've never left the country before. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. So come with me, join me on this adventure. I'm gonna be introducing the teammates later. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. Let's have fun. If you're watching this, you're joining me on an adventure to Asia for the first time in my life. And yes, it has been a year since this happened, but now I finally have time to edit this video. Come along now, our flight leaves in less than an hour. In this moment, I have no idea what to expect. All I know is that I'm going to Southeast Asia, they have great coffee and food, and I'm doing humanitarian work. I was told to be flexible by my organization, so, let's stretch? Anyways, we're at DFW Airport, which is a complete and utter labyrinth of spaghetti roads and shifting gates. Speaking of which, we were planning on going to Terminal D for some food, but soon realized our flight was at Terminal A, which of course changed gates 2 more times. Here's my team. We got Amanda, Audrey, Joseph, and Joseph, also known as Joey. You'll hear from them in a minute. I'm about to walk into a fence wire thing. I almost witnessed that. We're going! Say hello to my dinner. It's very nutritious.
But you know, there's always a chance not.
Congrats, I'm recording. That's awkward. Hello everyone. We are at the airport, DFW, and we're about to experience our first flight. So we're gonna get updates on like how everyone feels, initial thoughts.
Switching over to the main border lane group 5.
For me, I'm just completely open, just whatever. I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm probably gonna be really tired. Joey, it's your turn. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Joseph. For me, I'm flown before plenty.
Are you excited about the trip? Like
the trip? It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. 3 weeks of craziness and for the Lord. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
Hi, my name is Joseph, the other Joseph, and I am excited to be on the
Once you have
plane.
border group 5.
This is my first time flying ever, first time touching an airport ever. I don't know, I was scared. I joined the security line and y'all were like, don't do that. And I was like, oh, I thought everyone did that already. And then your mom called me, and I was like, Armand, I'm scared. And then I'm Amanda's mom. Honestly, just to go to a different country, just to fly for the first time. I'm excited for all the new I'm about to experience.
Okay, Audrey, it's your turn.
I'm Audrey. This is my first time flying internationally, and I'm super excited. My expectation, I think I'll be staring out the window the entire time. I'm most excited about trying all the different foods.
Amanda.
Hello.
Hello.
It's really exciting. This has been a trip that we've been working on since August, so, for reference, it's now June.
Yep.
Which is crazy. So now it's like all put together. The kids, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. We're supposed to like teach English with plastic grocery foods. I'm wondering how awkward it would be, like them scanning my suitcase and then coming through like, what is that? It's just a little basket full of plastic fruits.
Yeah, she's hungry, guys.
I'm hungry, nom.
Ooh, well, we're about to board, so we'll see you on the other side. We'll get updates after, probably. Some B-roll or something. So anyways, goodbye. I must warn all of you, I'm on a plane with a bunch of readers. I'm not a reader. These people, these weirdos, English majors, mind you. I am a film major. I watch movies. I don't
Movies are fine.
I don't read. And just like that, our gate was ready after a 45-minute delay. Seriously, if there's an explanation to the amount of delays that happen with US airline companies, I would like to know.
We'll see you in a month.
Yeah, bye. Bye-bye. There's the other two. They leave in 2. Dude, look at this technology. Get a load of this, okay? You're like, you don't have any movies. However, comma, you just have a thing to watch your movie. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh. This marks the end of my American life for the next month or so. So bye-bye America and hello Canada for 4 hours.
And I'm sure you would appreciate the background of my phone.
What is that?
Oh.
You just
Hey.
What is it? I can't even. It's hard to tell. Oh no, you're into Gurren Lagann?
I mean, I watched it ages ago.
Oh, I don't like you. What an adventure. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for the debrief of this flight. To be honest, I felt like I stepped into a giant Bass Pro Shop. In a good way, it's not an insult. Like you got some live fish, fountains, museum-like art and history and cultural things. Like this is truly a taste of the country without even stepping out of the building. I honestly hold up every international airport to a higher standard now. I truly feel like I'm traveling here. Another thing to mention is that the security was very chill, had us print out our boarding passes in like 2 seconds and sent us on our way. I honestly think it was because it was 12 a.m. We're looking at this. What is this, Joseph? What is that?
It looks like some motion picture in glass. It looks very cool.
Ew. Oh my gosh, it's just like we're in Canada. Like,
This is really cool.
this is the perfect simulation of Canada. So I wanted to mention something about this airport. It's fantastic. It's very pretty. They just did a great job at just making you feel like you're in Canada, 1, and 2, it's cross-cultural. You got like a yoga room, a prayer room, and a quiet room. They don't do it like they do it in America, so it's good.
Well, considering half of you, it's your first time out of the country, and the other half of you is your first time out the country on flight, how you guys feeling?
You know, Joseph, that's a great question. I feel fine. Honestly, it's like being on a boat. If that makes any sense. I've been on a lot of boats in my time. The thing is also, as I was sitting there and the plane was shaking, I was just like, oh, it's like I'm on a boat, and if I don't think that I could die, then I don't worry. Then I watched 2 episodes of New Girl, one of my favorite shows of all time.
Okay.
But they only had season 7,
Ah.
and they only had 5 episodes of season 7. So I watched the one where Ferguson died.
Oh,
Oh,
spoilers.
I don't know who that is.
I have no clue what it is.
You'll
I probably
cry.
won't watch.
I cried.
I'm
Amanda.
like both awake, violently awake, and also violently asleep at the same time. So
That sounds like there are 2 wolves inside.
This sounds like Amanda. How was the flight?
yeah, it was okay. It's kind of mid.
Mid? What would you rate it?
Like a 7 out of 10. I give the flight attendants a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's what made the rating go up.
Oh
I
yeah.
wonder why you're saying that, Amanda.
They brought me snacks and ginger ale. What do you
It's
expect
nothing
for me
to
to
do
say?
about
And
the
they weren't
people
rude.
behind you whatsoever.
I know I'm crazy for this, but I most enjoyed when the plane turns. But I thought it was fun because it's like a roller coaster. And I love roller coasters. So
Understandable.
You're our thriller.
I guess you could say that.
Great.
The rest of us are just grandparents at this point.
It's your
I
turn.
guess as the only person who's been out of the country on an international flight, I would say this flight was on the lower end of my scale. Not turbulence. It wasn't the pilot's fault or anything. It's just usually there isn't a lot of turbulence, but for whatever reason tonight there was.
It was just so cloudy and there
I didn't really like that. So
It was a flight.
It was indeed.
My eardrums didn't burst.
That's a
that's pretty good.
There was a lot of turbulence. I felt like I was gonna die, so I just imagined myself not dying. And then that worked. Are we all prepared for a 13-hour flight?
I'm really, really excited to go over the ocean.
Yes.
I want to see it. It's
It is
gonna
a
shimmer,
nice view.
and I hope I'm by a window again. So yeah.
Yes. Alright, is it gonna be daytime while we're flying?
It'll eventually be daytime.
I'm not even gonna try to explain it.
So our flight departs at like 1:30, and then we arrive at 5 a.m. So it sounds like 4 hours, but actually it's 13. So wish us luck. We got a little too comfortable because a few employees came by us and said our flight was about to leave for Hong Kong. This was 30 minutes before our boarding time. It was almost a culture shock with how fast these workers were boarding the flight because we were the last people to get on board. I personally loved this flight at first because I got so excited. Here, we were the minority and I couldn't be happier. Like, I was a dumb American in another country, pampered with 3 meals and noodles at 3 in the morning. Also, this milk tea was fantastic. Also, this flight is 14 hours long. I did not sleep at all. I'll regret that later. That technically concludes day 1 of our adventure. Day 2 was actually also day 3, but we went ahead in time, but we technically traveled a day, but we also landed in a time frame a couple days ahead and lost the day, but after traveling back, we gained a day, so technically we lost no time? Where am I? Anyways, day 2 didn't last long because it was mostly traveling, and I've lost 2 days of sleep. Please help. We're gonna land in the ocean? It's kind of an island. What? Hong Kong's on an island? I had no idea.
I didn't either. Ready for
Dude, I feel like I'm getting on a top secret island. Nice and easy. There it goes! Oh! That was pretty smooth, actually. I mean, it was nice, and a long airport, but they had moving sidewalks, so the walking wasn't too bad. You know what was cute, though? We never got our boarding passes printed for our flight to our destination. Good news is that we got a great tour of the building, and the train was cool. Well, hello everyone. We made it to Hong Kong. We survived a 13-hour flight.
Jet lag is real.
Jet lag has caught up with us. There's mountains. Oh my goodness.
If we're loopy, at least we see mountains. And I have
Yay.
before time.
Hooray!
Because we are loopy.
My opinion on the 13-hour flight was,
Oh god.
I mean, the food was great. Service was great. A little too long. My tailbone hates me now. I do 7 chicken wings out of 10.
I'd say 9 just because of the service. Those
Yeah,
ladies
the service
were on
was
it.
so sweet.
The lady, her name was Molly. Shout out to her. She was a real one.
Oh yeah.
She every like 5 minutes she'd come out and be like, "Don't want anything?"
Okay, Juicy.
Hello. I
Okay.
would say that was one of the better flights. The fact that I could sleep on it means that was good.
Dude,
Yeah.
how long did you sleep? Like 5 hours?
I think maybe 6. But I
Yeah,
missed the
just
tea.
You liked
Makes
the
me
tea?
sad. I didn't have the tea.
The tea was good.
I will get the tea on the next one.
Yes.
Aside from that, I will rate it 8 out of 10. Very little turbulence. Great service.
Oh yeah. Joey?
Overall, it wasn't bad. You know, it was definitely smoother than the last one. I felt like you were on a train this time.
Oh
Like
yeah.
you were just chilling. The only problem was I fell asleep during Mission Impossible. And I had to rewind. And then as we were gearing for the last 4 hours, I was like, okay, I'll watch a movie that I really want to see. So I watched the Lego Ninjago movie.
Audrey. You there?
I'm here.
Hello?
I didn't really enjoy it at all.
Same. Yeah.
It was really long, and the guy in front of me kept leaning his chair right back into my face.
Oh.
And
That's when you
cramped,
tilt
couldn't
yours
sleep.
back. All the way.
Well, I didn't want to do the same thing to the person
because
behind
it's just
me.
a vicious cycle.
Exactly.
Everybody's just gonna have
And
the
also,
same
I couldn't figure out the controls for like half the flight.
So there's one more challenge, and then we'll be there. And then we'll go to sleep? Probably not. That's okay. We'll sleep when we're dead. The sad part of this clip was that we were so excited to be on our last flight that was supposed to be 2 hours. It lasted 45 minutes, and we had to get an emergency landing. I didn't even care that there was a delay. I was just thankful we got back on land alive. We even took a cool bus ride back to security. Yay, adventure, fun. A fun story did come out of this though. As soon as we got back through security for a second time, we really wanted some like water and food and things. So we went to McDonald's. They had a McDonald's there. I was like, okay, awesome. I know McDonald's. I've been to McDonald's all my life. So we go in there, there's these kiosks. And I go up to a kiosk and I accidentally click on the Chinese language option. That brought me through the menu and I was like, whatever. I could just pick the photos and I felt like such a traveler, so seasoned, and I knew what I was doing. So I got like my chicken nugget meal. And then there was no checkout button. It just kept adding things, and there was a button that was like, okay, what else do you want? What else do you want? What else do you want? And I'm just kind of like sitting there. I'm like starting to sweat. There's a line behind me, and I'm just like trying to figure this out. This poor, like this Chinese guy comes up behind me, and he says in English, hey, do you need some help? And I was like, yes I do. He brought me back to the main menu. I clicked the English part instead of pretending that I knew Chinese, and ordered my food, and that was the first time that I got culture shocked. Hi friends, you're probably wondering why we're still at the Hong Kong airport. Basically what happened was that there was a hydraulic press failure, a hydraulic oxygen, it's weird. So they had to turn the plane around and land it, and now we're back. Some McDonald's. Everybody got McDonald's. Everyone's exhausted. Originally, I wanted to catch up on sleep on the last plane to our destination, but thanks to the mishap on the last one, I decided to be on edge the entire time while watching Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Great movie, by the way. We made it in one piece. I couldn't record much considering the security and custom guys were a little camera shy, which, by the way, customs took forever. It felt like an eternity because the line was very long and we were jet-lagged beyond repair. But hey, my guard was lowering because we were finally here. Anyways, we met the rest of our team outside and made our way to the van. Okay, this was my favorite part of the day, just soaking it all in. I've never seen this many motorbikes in one place, and I didn't understand a single word on each of the businesses as we passed by. Cool thing about this place is that the traffic here is miles safer than America's. In this culture, it's all about caring for others and decreasing the self, which is the Buddhist mindset. You'll hear honking everywhere, but not the same sense as home, since they use it to communicate. I just love this shot. It looks like the beginning of a race in Mario Kart with all the bikes at the front. So you know how I said I haven't slept in 2 days at this point? I hardly remember what was going on or what was happening. It just was kind of all a blur to me. I remember nearly passing out as I was stepping out of the van, and we got all our luggage, got to the hotel, put our stuff in there, but I wasn't allowed to sleep, so I had to continuously stay up, which was a great first impression because everyone around me was just staring at me as I was about to fall asleep, and they're like, wake up. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. Fast forward to dinner, and we were finally settled in, and we got some pizza and played some bonding games together. There was like this one game where we had to guess like the spaces, and that's what our leader made us do. So yeah, I hardly remembered any of it, and it got to the point where my brain stopped functioning and I had to go to bed. Good morning! We finally made it to Vietnam. Welcome to day 2, 3, something. I'll do the math in post because everything is weird. We're about like 12 hours ahead from home, so right now it is about 7 a.m. on Wednesday. I'll start off with the view because it's fantastic. So it's pretty nice. That was mind-blowing. And we have an even bigger view over in the living room. Little reveal. Lovely luxury. Our lovely leader over there. Yes, but then we got like little dining room in case anyone comes over. And we got a very empty kitchen.
Hey, if you're still wanting breakfast, I got that other half of pizza.
Oh, dude. So we got a washer and dryer. We don't have to worry about having 400 pairs of clothes because we'll be washing some. We got like a nice big mirror right there. Woo! And then we got the bathroom. This is the first bathroom. We got like a whole thing. For some reason, they put a giant window in front of the toilet. Okay, this is Audrey's room. She got like 2 little beds. It looks cozy in here. And then here's my room. I cleaned it up a lot because we're not supposed to be leaving anything out. It's considered a tip if you leave something out. So yeah, here's the last master bedroom. It gets its own bathroom with the bathtub, even though we probably won't use it. And then this was interesting. That was kind of a culture shock. Was just trying to get this thing to turn on. And then here's a fit check. Just nice big mirror right here. We have more. Floor one. She also has this view, I just noticed. That's nice. Very nice. That's the end of our little update. So I will see you on the other side. Here's the view again. Oh my goodness. And this time it's on the floor. Hey, future Sienna here. I actually know the schedule now. So we started out our day by heading over to River Consultancy, where we had the privilege to teach English to poor children in the area. I'm no expert on taking care of kids, especially the kind that speak a language I haven't learned yet, but with the magic of images and friendship or something like that, we were able to manage well. Our little English school was separated into 2 classrooms. There was, I think, the grammar room and the alphabet room. I was in the alphabet room. Grammar room sounded a lot more fun. They did a lot more activities, but we still taught the kids using pictures and associating words with the pictures. For example, you had like a picture of an octopus and the kids would try to put like O on top of it. And that's basically what we were teaching them, the English alphabet. With the end of the English lesson came the beginning of our first lunch together. We got to try the authentic Southern Vietnamese pho. It was refreshing and absolutely delicious. They also served really awesome smoothies. I'm a woman who likes spicy, so I got to try one of those little yellow peppers and shed tears for the majority of the meal because one bite was so incredibly hot. Our delicious lunch was over and it was back to the hotel because we were just then told to change out of our shorts because they were not allowed on the local college campus. So glad I was told this after picking a good portion of shorts for the trip. It's good though because now we could experience language lessons of our own. The lessons taught me a lot more in a matter of 3 weeks, which Duolingo failed to do in 3 months. I will say our teacher was the sweetest and funniest lady ever. It was our first day on campus, so we got a grand tour of the beautiful institution. Our first time walking through that cafeteria area, they just released the military class, which is required for all freshmen, and everybody was staring at us. We were the only white people there, and it was very interesting to have a bunch of people just staring at you. Once we got done socializing with fellow students while walking around the campus, we made a trip to the mall, which was right next to our hotel. Ho Chi Minh loves their malls, especially tall malls. We had yet another Vietnamese meal inside the mall, this one learning the customs of some of their meals. Vlog squad. Yeah, heart. Hello.
Hello.
How's the food, everyone?
So good.
Good.
9 out of 10.
So the interesting part about this is that we get to share all the food together. We just get a bunch of stuff and we try a bunch of stuff. So I think that's cool. One of the dishes I got to try was bun xeo, the Vietnamese pancake. It's this hardened rice pancake folded and stuffed with the shrimp, chicken, and vegetables. What you do is you get a leaf of lettuce and cut a slice of the pancake with the meat. Then you wrap it up and dip it in the sauce that comes with it. It's unlike anything I've ever eaten before and I loved it. We got to check out the grocery store here too. There we grabbed some fresh produce and any snacks we could try. Trying was hard for me considering I was unfamiliar with most of the products, but I still got a couple things. I would have honestly kept this clip, but my tripod at the time was missing the plate and had to be held together with duct tape. You can see the footage that didn't really work, sadly. But still, it was a successful day of exploration and education. Oh no, it failed.